Greetings and welcome back to yet another unboxing video. I've done Star Wars Armada already. It's here to serve as a reference as I now have some Wave 1 ships that's going to make Brian Casey scream and cry. Maybe not cry. Just for reference, here's our Victory class Star Destroyer from last time. Looking very nice. And let's see what I have in my new box of fun. Packing material. Nothing's been opened yet. We have first, it is the Rebel Fighter expansion pack. Oop, a little bit of glare there. Let's take a look at what's actually inside. This is not easily opening. That's why I have my heavy-duty cut through everything scissors. And I'm sending shards of plastic flying around the room. Wonderful. Let's see. Here's our nice little insert. More tokens, your player cards as always. And hidden within here and in this bag lies us several squadrons. I see Y-Wings, I see B-Wings, I see X-Wings, and I see A-Wings. There doesn't seem to be any other wings of the alphabet in that one. Obviously they're very small, though I have to say and commend, that is some very nice cover artwork right there. Alright, that first one down, a little bit insubstantial. We'll go with the small things first. Now we have the Imperial Fighter Squadrons. Yet again, chop open and we will probably get a look at something that is quite similar, just the Imperial side. Wow. This plastic, my mortal enemy. And sure enough, we have, as I drop everything, more cards, things to put the counters together, so forth. You will notice that these ones have a nice Darth Vader on them. If you can see that, there's a little Darth Vader on the... Is that Darth Vader? Yeah, it sure is. Nice little red lightsaber glow on his photo. And sure enough, the actual plastic pieces. We have some TIE bombers, the usual TIE fighters. There is the TIE Advanced, and of course the TIE Interceptor. And it all comes in a nice little bag like this. Which I have not put together. Alright, so that's two down. Right, bag, nothing as close as big as the Victory class Star Destroyer. Let us take now a look at the Gladiator class Star Destroyer. Here is the expansion pack for the Gladiator class Star Destroyer. I'm sorry for all that glare. I live in a horrible house, or actually horrible room. Let's see if we can reduce that a little bit. Probably didn't do anything. Alright, back at it. So, Gladiator class Star Destroyer. We'll cut the package open so you can take a look at the actual Star Destroyer itself, because I'm sure that's what everyone wants to see. The Gladiator class Star Destroyer is notably smaller. The box sort of segments into two, with one segment being what I'm throwing all over the floor. I'm sure people love the professionalism of these videos. Right, here's your little card so you can see sort of what's there. Yes, that is a lot of black dice you'll be rolling, which is good. If you've seen, you probably want to roll black dice. So if you can get nice and close with the Gladiator class, that should issue some pretty tough damage on it. Oh, and it's just a nice little pamphlet that comes with it. And as for the ship itself, without further ado, the Gladiator class Star Destroyer. It's a sort of squat little ship, two prongs at the front. A little bit different than your standard Imperial Star Destroyer Victory class. If you take a look, at them side by side, you will notice the Victory is much bigger, which still sort of scares me that when we get the Imperial class of the size, if we put them side by side, right, the Victory still much bigger. Good reference point, though. All right. What else do we have? Oh, yes. I'm not doing any of the ships that we've already seen before. I'm just doing only new ships here. That's what I have. Eventually, I'll probably get a second, maybe Victory class Star Destroyer. For now, let's focus on the last of the new ships, and that is the Assault Frigate Mark II expansion pack by the Rebels. The Rebels finally get a little bit bigger and hard-hitting of a ship, if you remember. Actually, I have them right here. I'll bring them out. Oh. As I fight with boxes. There we go. Alright. So what do we have here? More bases, plastic. I'm dropping stuff. It's just our nice little card. And of course, our little base tile, right? As you can see, the Victory is a bigger size ship. Not the Victory, the Assault Frigate Mark II is a little bit bigger of a ship. It has some nice little tokens and so forth. Not exactly the hardest of hitters, unfortunately, but probably takes a little more damage. The ship itself, I actually sort of like this design. Not one that you get very commonly. Oop, there we go. Right, still has that little chunkiness of the Rebel ship that you get at the bottom, like on the Nebulon B frigate, but on the top you get quite a lot more. It's bigger, a little heftier. If we put it in comparison, it's a little bit longer than the Gladiator class. The Victory class still makes it look rather small, as you can see. But when compared to previous Rebel ships, such as the Nebulon B frigate, you can see it is a lot more substantial. And, you know, it's some pretty nice detail. Let me pull out the Corvette just to get everything looked at, right? So here's the Corvette side by side. Right, much larger ship. Some people said they didn't like the design of this one as much. I actually like it. Sort of reminds me of some of the ships you see in the Legacy era comics. So, that is a basic rundown of the new ships. Everything looks interesting. Now I'll have to actually get them out and play and see how they do on the table. Most likely I'll be playing with this nice guy to see if I can even out the score a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and go visit the Mad Adventure Society at madadventuresociety.com. And you can follow me on Twitter at Watanabe2K. That's WATANABE2K. Thanks for watching.